Hello, this is Japanese Craft Beer Reviews, and today we will look at a beer from the central part of Japan, from Nagano Prefecture, which has a number of great breweries. Maybe abroad, Nagano is best known for its nature, beautiful mountains, and as a ski resort area. And of course, the Winter Olympics were held there in the 1990s, 1994, I believe. The brewery we're going to look at today is the largest in Japan. It's called Yahoo. They're the makers of Yona Ale, among others. And they're located in the town of Karuizawa. And they have developed a series called Karuizawa Kogen beers. And there are three in the series, two which are regulars. One is called Wild Forest, and the other is National Trust. That is a porter. And then every year they put out a limited one, a seasonal one, and it varies from years to year. So they always have the two, the Wild Forest and the National Trust, and annually they put out one more beer. And this one is called American ESB 2022. Karuizawa Kogen is a separate line in Yahoo's lineup, and the part of the proceeds from all three of the beers go to a couple of charities in Nagano to try to two volunteer organizations which are trying to preserve the natural environment of Nagano Prefecture in the area around Karuizawa. Karuizawa is also kind of known as a sort of resort for well-heeled Tokyoites. A lot of people have summer vacation homes there. It's in the mountains, so it's cooler in summer than, say, Tokyo is. So it is a very pleasant little place, though, for sure. So this is an ESB at 5.5%, and it was first made actually in 2002, and then it reappeared in 2009, and the last time they brought it out was 2017. So an ESB should be a little bit heftier and a little bit more bitter than an average, say, a British bitter style. The American part comes from the use of American hops here. So what we're expecting is probably more malt flavor, certainly caramel, than an American pale ale. So it uses American hops, and it also uses wheat from Nagano, or from Karuizawa area, called Yume Kaori. Sounds like the scent of a dream or something like that here. So barley malt, wheat malt, and Karuizawa wheat. And so I'm looking forward to trying this one here. I don't think I've had it before. On Rate Beer, there are no ratings for this one, for this seasonal one. There were some for the 2017 version. Untapped, I found 70 ratings, and the average is 3.69 out of 5. Pretty high. This went for 352 yen at the store where I bought it, and currently the yen is absolutely tanking. The yen is at I think maybe a 25-year low, so I'm going to say this is about 250 or something like that. Pretty inexpensive for a craft beer these days, which tend to run from, say, 600 yen up to 1,000 yen. Okay, it is kind of nice dark amber color, very clear. Some carbonation coming up from the, kind of swirling up from the bottom, and a nice little half a finger of kind of off-white foam. Okay, certainly I get the hops right away in the nose. Something lightly tropical. I'm not sure what they're using here, as it could be, they specify necessarily. Yeah, but what I'm guessing is something like Citra and maybe Mosaic. Quite tasty. It does have kind of an American pale ale bent to it, with those American hops, but yeah, it's quite malty as well. Caramel kind of does come through. This is pretty well made, I think, overall. So untapped people tend to give high ratings to beers, and they rated this 3.69, almost 3.7 out of 5. It's a little bit too high for me. But I'm going to say this is quite tasty, and I'd probably get it maybe around 3.5, something like that. Yeah, nice beer, well balanced, got a little heft to it. Again, it's called Karuizawa, from Yoho Brewing, Karuizawa Kogen American ESB 2020, and a 5.5% ESB, or extra special bitter, from this brewery in Nagano Prefecture. And I would say try it out. You should try out all of their beers, actually. Yahoo makes pretty good beer overall. Again, it's the largest craft beer brewery in Japan, but the quality's always been pretty good. Nothing that's going to knock you out, but certainly nothing that will disappoint you too much either. That's it for today, and please take care, and let me know your experience with Yahoo beers. And it's often sometimes romanized as Yoho. I'm not sure why, but the real brewery name is Yahoo. And tell me your experience with them, what you think of Yona Yona Ale if you've had it, and if you've ever been to Karuizawa, how did you like it there? Okay. I just spent an afternoon there a few years ago and had a hamburger and drove around. It was also the scene for one of the, what was the drama Terrace House. A whole season of that was filmed in Karuizawa area. But that's enough from me today. Take care. Bye-bye.